So if I'm a 20-year-old, if I can only take one thing out of these three, what is your advice to me?
I would say be positive. There's a lot of merit in being positive. If you are positive in your approach, a lot of things will take care of themselves.
Be grateful. If that moment you wake up in the morning, that's the biggest blessing already in life.
Today, on Culture and Career Corner with Sunny Kayla, we'll hear from two of our fellow IT by Design team members who serve the company in very different ways. Poonam and Allan, as each one shares their unique career journey and their personal life lessons. If you enjoy content like this, be sure to subscribe, like, and share. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy learning about our colleagues. Over to you, Sunny.
Hi, Poonam. Hi, Allan. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Sunny.
Hi, Sunny. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I truly appreciate you guys joining. A lot of teamwork that we do, and I'm very excited about our episode today because I get the human resources perspective, and I get the delivery perspective, the business perspective from Allan, HR perspective from Poonam. And it's good to see you guys both on this episode where we're going to see both sides of the coin today. Okay, but we're going to start with your journey. And so Poonam, can you share your journey with us? Let's start there.
And I'd be happy to, Sunny. So I started my career, of course, many years ago. It's been more than 15 years where, I started with recruitment at the beginning of my career and then gradually progressed towards a HR role because it was working with people that really excited me. I truly enjoy the journey that, I have now begun with ITBD as well. It's been 1 year that I've been with the organization, and it's been extremely fulfilling and enriching experience. I've, learned a lot in the process. It's been great to work with an incredibly supportive team, which is allowing me to thrive in my role. And I'm truly, truly enjoying my journey with IT by Design as well.
That's awesome. No, thank you. And you have taken a lot of challenges in the first year. And on one side, it seems like, yesterday. On the other side, it's like, I know you from decades. And which is true, but I'm working with you from decades. That's what it feels like.
Yes.
But it's a really blessed journey that we have traveled together. So I truly appreciate that. And okay, now Allan, can you share your journey with us?
Yeah, well, I started my career in the IT industry way back in 2013. So I've always been an operations guy. Love managing people, first of all. And since then, I've worked for, different companies, but I joined IT by Design in November of last year, which was a very good way to end 2022. Yeah. It was really up to this day, I still consider it as a very good decision I made. Every day is still a learning experience for me, especially that IT by Design here in the Philippines is just very young. So a lot of things, a lot of challenges every day, which I consider as my motivational factor. Every day I come to work, that's the number one thing, the challenges that I face.
Yeah. IT by Design Philippines is just like you, Allan, that it got the right age, the wisdom, but at the same time look very young.
Yeah, absolutely.
We just celebrated our 20-year anniversary last week. Big party, big celebration. So while on one side we are in business from 20 years, very stable, blessed journey as a business. And on the other side, you feel young. So that's what, comes to my mind to describe that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to get into our next question. And the next question is culture. Poonam, starting with you, how would you define ITBD culture?
So, Sunny, my very first impression of the culture at IT by Design was that it has been so for the past year that I have been a part of the team. Very, very collaborative, inclusive, and supportive. I feel that there's a lot of emphasis on teamwork across different functions in the organization, different departments. Everybody is encouraged to work together, to share ideas. I've seen you as a leader soliciting support on all the goals that you are personally trying to achieve for the business. One thing that really stands out is that everyone is willing to lend a helping hand when needed. The culture is also very nurturing. There is a very strong emphasis on employee well-being. And there are various initiatives that we are all benefiting from, such as the Life by Design sessions that we have across the organization every week. And there is also a focus on continuous learning and improvement through various training sessions and mentorship opportunities that we provide to our team members to upgrade their knowledge. So I feel it's a very, very supportive culture, collaborative culture, and inclusive culture at ITBT, and I've truly enjoyed being a part of it.
Awesome. How about you, Alan?
Well, IT by design culture, I would say, is vast. It's really a mixed culture, and our culture here is one of the things that I love the most. On a daily basis, to experience different people from different walks of life. I get to work with colleagues from the U.S. and my colleagues from India, so which is very important to me. It helped me in my role, but overall, as a person, it also helps me a lot.
Yeah. And there are two words that I normally use to describe ITBD culture from my perspective. One to start with is Pakiki Sama, and second is Bayanihan.
Yes.
Bayanihan, yes. So how would you say that, Alan? Did I pronounce it correctly? So say Pakiki Sama and Bayanihan with your
You
accent.
got that spot on. Bayanihan and Pakikisama. Spot on, Sunny.
Okay.
You got it.
Okay.
Perfect score.
So tell me for what it means for people where they probably don't know Filipinos.
That's basically extending a helping hand to everyone. It's like when someone needs help, it doesn't matter if you're a stranger or if you're a family, if you're a relative, always extend that helping hand. In the Filipino culture, it's like even without money, there's a lot of ways that you can help other people. So that's one.
Yeah. And what is Pakikisama?
Pakikisama, that's like, I would say, like, it doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, to get along with people, not within your circle. So that's how we define pakikisama.
Yeah. So also probably being a helping hand when it's not your duty to be that helping hand, right? You still you want to help, you want to be helpful, useful, you want to go beyond the call of duty.
Yep.
And no matter what your position is in the company, that equality side of it. So yeah. So when I got involved in Philippines and when I saw Filipinos, exhibiting those core values, and I'm like, this is so much similar to what ITBD community looks like. And Filipino at a country level, the community that believes in those values and the way they think, the way they act, there's so much alignment. Like I'm a big fan of those two words. And Poonam, so you're joining us from India while you have lived here in the U.S. as well in the past. What is that equivalent word in Hindi? So the feelings that Alan was describing, on one side, it was like more like a community being there for each other type of. What is that one word that we can use in Hindi to describe that?
I would say, Sunny, there is this, in India especially, there is this, notion of Vasudev Kutumbakam, the world is your family. And I think that to me is representative of what Bayanihan means in Filipino culture. I think that it explains the fact that, we all exist because of being there for each other.
Yeah. There is another Hindi word for guest is like a god. So when I took partners 2 weeks ago to India, and they were describing, like, Sunny, we are just treated so well. We just feel so great with this trip. And it feels like, people are treating us like God. And I'm like, that's Indian culture.
Atiti Devo Bhava.
Yeah, yes. So that was like, I'm like, yeah, that's ITBD too. As like when we talk about ITBD community, build it, the first build it to now, when that's like a partner conference, our MSP's clients conference that we do. And there's only one thing that is there with every team member. Every single guest coming to build it, which is our conference for our partners and in general MSPs, that we're going to treat every guest at the conference like a god. And that kind of people feel it. That's what made us like, the top 2 conferences in the channel where people come and they see that love, that affection, that overall care for them.
Right.
So now let's move on to our next question, which is the one of the main intent of these conversations is to share our experience, our life experience with the world. What are the top 3 life lessons that you have learned that you would like to share with the world?
That's a very interesting question, Sunny. I often think about that what is it that I'd like to, share with my children or with the next generation. One of the things that I truly believe that in is that one needs to be a lifelong learner. I believe that, as they say, the illiterate of the 21st century will not be people who don't know how to read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. It's no longer a luxury. I think it's a necessity in today's time to be continuously learning, upgrading your skills. It doesn't matter who you are learning from, as long as you are approaching that with humility. The other thing that I believe in is being confident in your own abilities. So I think there's no one else who can believe in you but yourself. And whenever you feel like there's something that needs to be done, something that needs change, I think you deep dive inside yourself and get the confidence to contribute. So I think each one of us has the ability to do that. The third lesson I believe is being positive. There is enough of negativity in the world, so it's important to always look at the positive side of things that really changes the world around you also then behaves. So I think it's important to be positive in your approach always.
Now, those are amazing lessons. It's lifelong learning, having that self-confidence. Third is positive. And Alan, how about you? What are the top 3 life lessons that you would like to share with the world?
Yeah, well, I think I've shared it with you when you were here last December. It was one of the discussions that we had during the holiday party. First of all, it has been my guiding principle that to be grateful with what I have, or let's always be grateful with what we have. Never ever compare your success with other people's success. When I was younger, I used to have that attitude, like, I want this because my friends have this thing, but then as I grow older, it changed. My mindset about it is you will never reach contentment and success if you continue to compare your success with other people. So that's one big principle for me. That's it. Second is always share your knowledge and continuously learn from experience. That's also a guiding principle. And then the third is related to my second, always extend that helping hand. Always help other people in any way you can. Because I think a lot of people, when we talk about help, it's always about money. You have to share money, you have to spend money in order to help. But there's a lot of ways, really, to show concern and to extend your help to other people, especially those who are in need.
Yeah, that's awesome. So being grateful, having that satisfaction, and then you said sharing your
Yeah.
knowledge, sharing is
Yeah.
caring, and then being helpful, being a helping hand. And that is, again, it has a connection with the Bayanihan, right? That being there, helping people. So, so that is awesome. No wonder we hired you, Alan. There's just so much alignment with the culture. And yeah, so any last thought? So let's go around one more time. Poonam, anything that you would like to share from these learnings? So if I'm a 20-year-old, if I can only take one thing out of these three, what is your advice to me?
I would say be positive. There's a lot of merit in being positive, and that if you are positive in your approach, a lot of things will take care of themselves. We would love to learn. You would love to contribute. You'd love to be grateful. So look at the positive side in every situation.
Yeah, that is so awesome. And I just want to add something to that because, being positive is a choice,
Absolutely.
right? And if you are a person of positivity, you're going to find positivity. You're going to find silver linings no matter where you are, what situation you are in. You're always going to find something to be positive,
Absolutely.
right? Being a positive person helps you deal with the challenges in a more healthy way. And then that gives you success. And then it's at the end of the success, then again you have positivity. So it's like a wheel that flywheel.
Yeah.
So that kind of really keeps it evolving. And to your point, if the positivity is the starting point and positivity is the ending point, then it becomes a wheel that never stops. Yes. Okay. So Alan, I'm a 20-year-old. So what's your advice to me?
So, well, I'm gonna pick my first principle. Be grateful. If that moment you wake up in the morning, that's the biggest blessing already in life.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You get to live your
Yeah.
life. So
Yeah. And that's a tool to be positive.
yeah.
That's so awesome. So, like, it's just so impactful, so simple, and so impactful. Be grateful, be positive. That can create a win wheel for you in life that you can achieve anything. You can win with anything using those two words. So, thank you so much, Poonam and Alan, for coming to Culture and Career Corner. We appreciate you. We appreciate your contributions to ITBD community, and you take care.
Same here,
Thank you
Sunny.
so much,
Thanks
Sunny.
for having us.
Should be.